This is your sports TV station in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Hello and welcome to Lorain High School. I'm Hyatt Hernan, alongside me Tim Alcorn for girls JV basketball. Lorain taking on Shaw. Lorain coming into this game at 3-10. They've had their struggles looking to right the ship against this Shaw team. Of course, the freshman girls fell 24-18. Lorain trying to make this one a different outcome. Tim, what do you think Lorain needs to do?
Well, certainly, as we saw during the freshman game, Shaw likes to trap defensively. That really wreaked havoc with the 9th grade girls for Lorain. We'll see here at the junior varsity level if Lorain has a little bit of an easier time with that trapping, harassing defense that Shaw likes to throw at you.
Well, we'll be back with JV girls basketball action after these messages on WLCS TV 20, so stick around.
To the men and women of the United States Armed Forces, the USO delivers the joys and comforts of home, even out here. Donate today at USO.org.
Hello and welcome back to Lorain High School. Hyatt Hernan alongside me, Tim Alcorn for JV girls basketball action. Lorain taking on Shaw. And Lorain starting this one off with the ball. Out there for Lorain, Janae Thompson, Mia Martin. Player I don't have a number for, 51. Tazana Grant and Kristen DiBernardo, the starting 5. And of course 51 we don't have the name for, so the problems from the freshman game persist.
Well,
for us, at least.
We talked during the freshman game about every level of basketball, how the pace quickens, the speed of the game. Right there in the first 20, 25 seconds of the game, you could see how much quicker this JV game is being played.
And Angela Adams gets on the board for Shaw. Out there for Shaw, Angela Adams, Tiara Humphreys, Tamia Austin, Angela Adams, as I just said, and another player we don't have a number for, number 14. So a few holes in our roster, but we'll give you a great broadcast nonetheless.
I like your confidence, Hyatt. There you go. The heck with the rosters. A great broadcast will happen. Good for you.
So Lorain's set to inbound it here. DiBernardo with it, gets it to Martin. The shot up.
Good.
And good. Grant hitting the 3, putting Lorain up 5-2 with 6 minutes left in this first quarter. Shaw bringing it up the court. Humphreys with it. Humphreys driving. Shot won't go, but getting the rebound is Shaw fighting for it. Third chance. Nothing will go, and now the player on the ground. And timeout called by Shaw, a smart timeout to retain possession there.
Yeah, their head coach, Asia Polk, was screaming for the timeout. I was surprised they gave it to her because it looked as though that ball was trapped down on that end line. But a good look right there from Lorain High on that three-point shot.
And there on the Lorain School Employees Credit Union replay, I'll tell you a little bit more about the Lorain School Employees Credit Union. Are you employed by or retired from the Lorain City Schools? If the answer is yes, then pay close attention to the following. In the paint, 3-second violation, top of the arc, in the circle. Got you confused? Make your next shot a three-pointer with a certificate of deposit at the Lorain School Employees Credit Union. Our team has a CD rate that will score every time when you call or visit LSECU. Make a slam dunk by calling 282-4600 or stop by the office at 4459 Oberlin Avenue, Suite 101.
Good job.
And the inbound pass for Shaw going out of bounds. And Lorain will take this one over. DiBernardo to inbound.
51 is who we're looking for, correct?
51, yes, is the number we don't have for Lorain.
Correct.
Grant with it now. Grant's shot up, Can't quite go, gets her own rebound. And she was fouled, so Lorain will take over. Lorain with it, Janae Thompson. Getting it to Grant. DiBernardo shuffling this offense around. Back to DiBernardo. Thompson looking for something. The shot up.
Oh!
And good for 3.
That's going to be a 4-point play opportunity right there.
And Melina Nieto, 51, heading to the line. Trying to extend this lead to 7 to start the game with 5:03 left in the first quarter.
Good start for Lorain.
This one is up and in. So a 7-point lead for Lorain to start this one off. And Shaw has some catching up to do as they hurry down the court. Shuffling this around. Humphries has it for Shaw. Humphries still controlling this one. Her pass out of bounds off of Shaw, and Lorain will take over. So again, a fast, good start for Lorain.
Well, the one thing that I've been impressed with Lorain so far, and we're only 2.5 minutes into this, but they've moved the ball well. Now this JV team for Shaw doesn't seem to trap as much as the freshman team did.
Nieto able to hold on to that one to DiBernardo. Back to Nieto, who gets it through to Mia Martin. Mia Martin tries to hand it off to Janae Thompson. This one out of bounds, off of Shaw. So Lorain will hold on to this one with 4:14 left to go in the first quarter.
That's a tough pass right there when you're down in that low block. Really difficult to just hand it off to a player next to you. There's too many bodies all crammed in that space.
Nieto tries to force this one to DiBernardo, and it'll go off of Shaw and out. So they'll reset and try again. Getting this one to Grant. To Nieto. Shot can't quite go. Shaw comes down with the rebound. Sean Trey Brown Kirby coming down with the rebound. Gets it to Tamia Austin.
Bit of a push right there.
Foul against Lorain. Grant picking that one up. Grant getting a hand on that pass, but Humphries will get it for Shaw. Pushing it outside to Brown Kirby. Inside to Austin. Shot won't go. Shaw gets the rebound. Tries to put it up, won't go. And finally this one knocked out of bounds off the Lorain player.
Good interior defense right there from Lorain High, though. Didn't commit the foul, just stood straight, put their arms up. Didn't reach.
Brown Kirby with it for Shaw. Gets it to Humphries. Humphries the 3. Falls well short. Lorain coming down with the rebound. That's Mia Martin with it. And Lorain, Nieto with the shot. Won't go. Mia Martin getting the rebound, putting it back up. This one out of bounds.
Even though that shot didn't fall, that was a good offensive rebound and putback by Lorain right there. I'm sure Coach Andre Hopewell was happy with that. Got the rebound, kept that ball right up in the air, and went right back up with the shot.
And it was a tough call with all those hands, but they'll say Shaw's ball. So they come up the court, but Nieto takes it away. Gets it to Grant. Grant, the layup. Can't get it to go, but will be sent to the line for 2.
Yep, good transition opportunity right there for Lorain.
And 23 for Lorain, Shaquila Craighead. So Craighead's first foul shot won't go.
So, like when you go to school, like when these games are airing on TV 20 and the roster's wrong, the kids walk up to you like, "Hey, Hyatt, didn't you know that was me out there?"
You know, I've had players ask me to make sure I knew how to pronounce their name the correct way.
Well, there you go. That's the power of TV 20. I can only imagine you sitting in math class, let's say. Hey, Hyatt, you know, that was me out there on the floor. But you're right. If you're given an incorrect roster, there's not a lot you can do.
Angela Adams putting 2 up for Shaw. 9-4, Lorain's lead. Nieto gets it to Craighead. Back to Nieto. To Janae Thompson. And a foul against Shaw going against Angela Adams, who just put up the 2. So with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in this first quarter, Lorain leads 9-4. Girls JV basketball action. Shaquila Craighead's shot won't go. Fighting for it and a jump ball.
Well executed inbounds play right there by Lorain. More often than not, the girl or the person, even on the guy's side, the person inbounding is the most dangerous threat if there's time on that clock. Defenses tend to lose contact with the inbounder.
Shaw rushing in. That was Tamia Austin for Shaw, making her way through the Lorain defense. That shot will go up and no good, but off the Lorain player, so Shaw keeps it. Humphreys holding this one. Her pass can't connect, but off the hands of Melina Nieto and out of bounds, so once again Shaw to inbound this one. Carolyn Cook gets it to Humphreys. And that kind of errant shot again off of a Lorain player, so Shaw will keep it.
Lorain being very active defensively, although they lost track of Adams right there.
Angela Adams putting up that easy 2 will cut the lead for Lorain to 9-6, a 3-point game here. And a bit of renewed energy in this Shaw team. Janae Thompson's shot off the rim. Lorain coming down with the rebound, passing that one out. Janae Thompson fighting for it, keeps it in bounds.
Great. Ooh, the foot was on the end or sideline, but great hustle play by Lorain right there. I'm sure Coach Feldman, who's sitting at the end of the bench, really liked that effort. Coaches so often talk about 50-50 balls. That was one that Lorain High gave everything they had, didn't come up with it, but great effort.
DiBernardo tipping that inbounds pass towards the scorekeeper's table. And so Shaw will try again here. Lorain very active on these inbounds. DiBernardo trying to scoop this one up. Jump ball. And if I'm keeping track correctly, this one going towards Lorain. Minute 15 left in this first quarter. Lorain leads 9-6 JV girls basketball action. That pass off the hand of DiBernardo and into the hands of the Shaw player. The long pass to Humphreys.
Well, right there, Tiara Humphreys for Shaw got bailed out because she really didn't know where to go with the basketball. Lorain got a little too aggressive defensively.
The foul goes against Mia Martin for Lorain. And so Shaw with a chance to tie it here if they go for a 3. They do not. That shot getting nowhere and Lorain coming down with the rebound. Nieto's shot fouled and she'll head to the line.
Going back to that miss for Shaw, Hyatt, if you remember, I talked during the freshman game about squaring up your shoulders, your body to the basket and shooting. And that last shot at the other end by the Shaw player down in the low post, She was turning and shooting at the same time, and that's why that shot went off. Got to square your shoulders to that rim. You're not going to hit it every time. Even the best shooters are only 50% shooters, but your odds of having the shot go in are much, much better if you're squared up to the hoop.
And we saw good form from the Shaw girls in the freshman game. So that's something that they have likely been taught as Nieto hits 1 of 2.
You're right there. I mean, she squared up, missed the shot, but good look.
Mia Martin fighting through the trap, getting her pass off, but going out of bounds. So Shaw will take over, down 4 with 58.3 seconds left in this first quarter. Carolyn Cook to inbound this one for Shaw. Gets it to Austin. Back to Humphreys. Humphreys 3. Just too far, and Lorain takes over. 25 seconds.
See if they try to wind it down for one shot. Thinking that's something, well, not necessarily.
Nieto's shot falls short. Now Shaw with a chance, 15 seconds left in this first quarter. Gets it to Cook. Cook to Austin. Austin's 3. Won't go. Lorain with the rebound. 2, 1. The shot well short, and that will do it for the first quarter here in Lorain High School. Lorain leads Shaw 10-6. Stick around for the second quarter here on WLCS TV 20.
I'm a big believer in the power of we. We can tackle the tough challenges we face and build community through service and volunteering. It's time for you to raise your hand. Go to serve.gov and get involved in something you believe in.
How will you raise your hand when they call your name?
Are you with me?
We weren't born to follow.
Hello and welcome back to Lorain High School. I'm Hyatt Hernan, alongside me Tim Alcorn for JV girls basketball action. Lorain leading Shaw 10-6 at the end of 1, but Shaw trying to make a dent in that lead here. Trying to pass that ball around. Shaquila Craighead gets it for Lorain, heading up court. The pass gets back to Craighead, still with it. And she draws the foul on the layup, and she'll head back to the line. In for Lorain, Shaquila Craighead, Mia Martin, Janae Thompson, Neray Clark, and I do believe number 10 is J.R. Beard from the freshman game.
Right.
So she's getting time at the JV level. Craighead can't connect on either of the free throws.
Put on the line right there. That was a good call.
So Lorain can't get either of the free throws, but getting another offensive opportunity. And coming in for Shaw is Isis Smith, also from the freshman game. So a few freshmen seeing action in this one. Janae Thompson gets it back to Craighead. Craighead working her way through the defense. Shot falls just short. Tries to get her own rebound, but Humphreys will come down with it. Humphreys charging down the court and can't get her layup to go, but she'll head to the line now.
Well, the official pretty emphatic on that call, even though he was quite a ways away, but he said he got a good look at it, and there was a whack on the arm. I'm not sure Andre Hopewell agrees with that, but we'll have 2 free throws for Tiara Humphreys.
The first for Humphreys won't go, but still a chance to cut this lead to 3 with 6:15 left in the first half.
Hyatt, have you seen the Lorain boys last couple of weeks?
I actually did the Clearview game on WEOL, and it was a great opportunity, and boy, do the boys look a whole lot better with Devon Andrews out there.
Well, he's an outstanding talent.
And that whole team has really, started off slow, turning things around here late in the season when they have to, as Shaw brings the ball up the court.
So you survived working with Rob Polinsky.
It was quite the experience, a bit nerve-wracking on radio, but an enjoyable time, and I always love working with Rob, so.
You do a great job here on TV 20. Nothing to be nervous about on the radio. Plus, they don't even see you on the radio. Look at me. There's a reason I'm on the radio. And definitely there's a reason Polinsky's on the radio.
Ices Smith with the shot. Can't get it to go. Shaw coming down with the rebound and putting it up for two. Alexis Lesayers, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Good low post move. Grabbed that rebound, turned, squared herself, and then banked the shot home.
The lead is 1 for Lorain. Can't get the shot to go. And Shaw gets this one to Humphreys, but the pass too far.
Good idea. They had the streaking Lady Cardinal down the floor, but the pass was just off the mark. But that was a good idea.
So after the missed opportunity, Lorain takes over. Craighead bringing it up.
Oh, wow.
Janae Thompson laying out the Lady Cardinal, trying to get the shot up, but it won't go. And now the Cardinals again with the chance to take the lead here. Clark's shot won't go, getting the rebound. Struggling for second and third chance opportunities.
Now right there, Lesayers didn't do what she did on the previous putback. That one she rushed a little bit. The previous putback, she grabbed it, squared herself, banked it. That one there, she rushed that turnaround shot. And again, her body wasn't squared up to the basket.
So Shaw again with an opportunity for the lead and can't capitalize. And Mia Mutton heading to the line for Lorain.
So I've been with you for a few sports and a few games. Is there one that you enjoy more than the other?
Heading into my broadcasting career with WLCS TV 20, I was a football guy, but being able to sit in on basketball games and slowly start to learn the game a little bit more, I find it an enjoyable experience. A very different experience, as you know, but a fun one nonetheless.
We've got a good game here, 10-9, with about 4:40 to go in the half.
Lorain leading the charge. DiBernardo with it. Can't get it to go. Mia Martin with the rebound opportunity. And the Cardinals come up with it. And the foul on Lorain. We'll give it to Shaw to take over. And again, I think I see one of our freshmen out there, Kamari Crooks, number 12, out there for Lorain now. So a lot of the girls from the freshman game getting playing time.
There you go.
Shaw fighting for that rebound. And they got it.
Well, usually when you see a freshman go up to the JV level, I don't want to speculate here, but normally that would be a call that Mark Feldman would make. Perhaps he has seen something from the freshman that he wants to bring them up to that next level and see how they compete.
And Humphreys puts up the 2 off the inbound pass, and that will give Shaw their first lead of the game.
There's that
11-10.
Well, Shaw was waiting, I think, to spring the trap. We saw it during the freshman game, and that was the first time they brought it out in a defensive set, and it really rattled Lorain High.
And now Shaw with that lead, trying to extend it here. After, as you said, bringing out the trap that was the bane of the 9th grade girls' existence for Lorain. As Clark directs traffic for Shaw, gets inside, gets the shot up, but Janae Thompson coming down with the rebound for Lorain. But a good job of Shaw forcing the jump ball. Alexis Lesiers. But Lorain gets the possession arrow and takes over. Craighead losing this one dribbling. Looking for an outlet, shoots it herself. And Shaw will take over. The Shaw bench screaming, thinking there was a travel there.
They wanted a double dribble, yeah. There you go. Well, I think Shaw head coach Asia Polk has determined she's got the advantage down there in the low block with Alexis Lesiers. And right there, Alexis again with a nice turnaround move to the bucket.
And we'll see how she shoots from the line. Shaw up 11-10 with 3:17 in this first half. That high arc free throw going to the left. And so the first one falls short. Chance on the second shot. This one up and off the back of the rim, so neither shot can go for Shaw. And Lorain looking to capitalize. But a travel, and Shaw will take over, and that's a mistake you can't make in this kind of close game.
Yep. Well, they tried to get it inside again to Lesiers, but that time Lorain was able to defend it.
Craighead storming up the court. Her shot swatted down. Humphries all alone for Shaw. Can't get a handle on it, still puts the shot up, but Lorain getting the rebound. Mia Martin looking for an outlet and a jump ball called.
Mia has got to put that ball up. That's why you've got those Shaw girls reaching and grabbing in there. I mentioned that in the freshman game. You hold that ball down low, you're just inviting the opposition to either tie you up or steal it away from you.
So Shaw takes over. And that inbound pass swatted out off of the Shaw player. So Lorain the inbound here. Still a 1-point game for Lorain with 2:48 left in the first half. Craighead stopping, passing it to Crooks. Back to Craighead, shot up, won't go.
It'll be an over the back.
Janae Thompson called with the over the back foul. And Shaw gets the ball with 2:35. We've been stuck at 11-10 for a while now.
I was going to say, that score's been up on that board for quite some time.
Shooting for Shaw, Ryan Clark, not to be confused with the Steelers' safety.
Don't get Joe Bach all excited over there. You start talking Steeler football. Of course, Joe looking forward to another great Pirate season this year.
I headed down to PNC Park this summer, and it was a fun time to be a Pirates fan. Of course, the Indians making the playoffs as well.
Yep.
Lorain with it.
I've never been to PNC.
It's a beautiful park.
That's what I've heard. Well, I'll tell you what, Shaw is leaking out on every miss by Lorain.
And Humphries has been able to get a good amount of space between her and the Lorain defense. Hasn't necessarily been able to capitalize, but looking to make Lorain pay here from the line.
Yeah, the girl at the top for Shaw, once that shot goes up, she's flying to the other end of the floor. On this possession, it was Tiara Humphries.
Humphries sets the shot up and in, so that puts the Shaw lead at 12-10. And in comes Beard for Lorain. Second shot with 2:17 left in the first, won't go. Lorain coming down with the rebound. Beard heading up the court, but called for the travel. And so Shaw takes over. Lorain making a few more of those mental errors in this quarter, it seems. Clark ahead. Can't get the layup to go. Mia Martin coming down with the rebound. And she's toppled over.
Well, again, Shaw went with the trap right there. They wanted the double team in the backcourt. A little too aggressive on that double team. Let's see if Lorain can capitalize. Knock down a couple of free throws right here.
So Martin heading to the line, trying to tie this one up. With 2 minutes left, Shaw leading at 12-10. Of course, Lorain was on that 9-2 tear to start this one off, but it's been all Shaw since then. As the shot won't go for Mia Martin, Shaw coming down with the rebound. Isis Smith called for the travel. So again, Shaw getting that separation, but not necessarily able to capitalize.
Couple of freshmen out there right now for Lorain High, as we mentioned, getting some JV experience. Ooh, it looked like a walk right there.
Craighead coming up the court. And fouled. That call on Humphreys.
Boy, fouls piling up for both teams. We have 17 team fouls with 1:44 to go in the half.
And if Lorain can start hitting these free throws, they can get back into this one, or at least tie it up here. Craighead sets up her first shot, launches it. It kind of teases around the rim, but won't go in. Clark's pushing ahead and up and in to extend this lead to 4 with about 1:30 left in the first half.
Good, strong move right to the rim.
Craighead heading in. And another foul. Shaw bench upset at the call.
Asia Polk saying my girl went straight up. And again, Lorain High facing that trap. That time it was Shaquilla Craighead able to dribble her way through it. More often than not, that's not the way that it works, but she'll take it right there, although she misses the first free throw.
So Craighead now with a chance to cut this lead to 3, which would be big for Lorain. Again, a good first quarter, but it's been all Shaw since then, as neither free throw can go, and Shaw turns on the attack. Pass off the hands.
I feel bad for Ryan Clark right there for Shaw, because she did the exact right thing. She took it right to the defense, forced them to collapse on her, then into kick to the right corner. Would have been a wide open 3, but it was simply fumbled out of bounds.
And a bad mistake there with the backcourt violation.
Well, you need to realize where you are on the floor.
Yeah, that's just one mistake again. There's not really an excuse for it, just lack of awareness from the Lorain side. The shot for Clark won't go. Craighead gets the rebound for Lorain to Crooks. Crooks heading up the court. There's that trap. Passes out of it. Craighead trying to get it to Crooks in the middle. And the Shaw player with the ball stepping out of bounds. That was Clark trying to keep it in, giving a good effort, but just can't quite maintain balance. Lorain with it, down 4.
There you go.
The shot from Craighead sails too far, and Shaw manages to keep it in. Just over 30 seconds left. Clark losing the ball, able to pick it up. Working her way through, gets the 2.
Wow.
And is heading to the line to try to make it the 3-point play.
Wow, what a shot.
Ryan Clark has absolutely turned on the Jets in this second quarter. With the 26.5 left in the first half, we'll see it here on replay.
See, once she turned the corner, that was just a shot off the glass. Wow, that was a hard shot.
And she hits the free throw, so Shaw's lead 17-10. Lorain with 20 seconds to try to cut into this one heading into the second half. It's Crooks bringing it up. Crooks to Craighead.
Plenty of time. No need to panic.
Craighead's shot won't go. Mia Martin with the putback, can't get it to go. Crooks with it, 2 seconds, shot up. And that one won't fall for Lorain, so that'll do it for the first half. Lorain down 17-10, heading into the second half. We'll be back after these messages on WLCS TV 20 with JV Girls action here after this break.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Lefebvre, and this is Johnny. We're working with Best Friends Animal Society to stop the suffering of millions of breeding dogs in puppy mills who supply puppies to pet stores. You can help too, by not adding to the demand for pet store puppies. When searching for your next best friend, do what I did. Adopt. Don't shop. Let a shelter dog like Johnny steal your heart.
And we start the second half of play. Junior varsity action, Lorain High and Shaw. Tim Elkhorn, Hyatt Hernan here at Lorain High, and the Lady Titans with a missed opportunity as we open up the third quarter. 17-10, Shaw with a 7-point lead. As at the other end, the ball knocked out of bounds.
And you know, you say missed opportunities. Lorain had a lot of those from the free throw line in the first half. Of course, Shaw picking up 10 fouls in that half. Lorain getting sent to the line an awful lot. They could have cut into this lead, but really never could seem to sink them.
Couple of shots down low, no good. Third shot blocked on Laceers, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Shaw. It belongs to Lorain High. Well, I think Asia Polk, JV coach for Shaw, not hiding her game plan. She thinks she has a tremendous advantage with Alexis Laceers down in that low block, and they just keep feeding her the basketball. Lorain High having some problems again at the offensive end. 10 points and a half usually doesn't get it done. Lorain's got to find a way to have some more production, and there's another turnover by the Lady Titans.
And most of those points coming from that fast 9-2 start for Lorain, and it's been all downhill from there for them offensively.
Yeah, only 1 point since then. A 15-1 Shaw advantage. They throw it down low, shot up and in for Angela Adams. So again, it's that tandem for Shaw down in the block of Laceers and Adams that has done the damage. Out front ball knocked away, and it goes off the leg of Lorain High. Went off the leg of the Lady Titans, so here comes Shaw with the basketball. Leading by 9, 19-10. Three-point shot no good. Laceers has it. Smart move to throw it back out front and recycle the offense. Three ball missed. Rebound Laceers. Fires left wing. Shot put up from the baseline off the back of the iron, no good. A rebound grabbed by Lorain High. Kristen DiBernardo had it for the Lady Titans. Gave it up and up the right side and losing the basketball out of bounds. Who do we have for 22 out there, my friend Hyatt?
I have Andrea Bentley for 22.
For
Lorain.
Andrea Bentley. Right wing three ball missed. Rebound Laceers up, no. Rebound out of bounds, and it still belongs to the Shaw Lady Cardinals.
If you had to bet, how many times do you think we'll be saying rebound Laceers in the second half?
She's a good tall player down there.
And
again, her and Adams pose a pretty significant threat in that low block. Good screen set by Laceers. Now they tried to give it back to her, and ball knocked out of bounds. That's the oldest play in basketball right there, the pick and roll. Laceers came out, set the pick, and then rolled to the hoop.
Well, and the issue that we saw in the freshman game is slowly starting to manifest here as well. Lorain just getting quick one-shot offensive opportunities. Shaw keeps things patient, and they get the 2.
Yep, they look for LeSears. She gets it. She puts it in. 11-point lead for Shaw. And out front, we'll have a foul on Tiara Humphreys for the Lady Cardinals. Tiara looking over to the scorer's table and at her head coach, Asia Polk, saying, well, I tried to get out of the way. Lorain with the ball. Boy, they've got to find a way to get their offense going. Down by 11. Bentley throws it in the paint, but the shot blocked. Loose ball stabbed, put up no good. Rebound put back up no good. And a whistle and a foul. And it is on Lorain High. They call it on Mia Martin. Well, Hyatt, how do we not say thank you to Joe Bach, B-O-C-K. C-K. Oh, man. See, I still haven't had that pizza digest, but, man, I was so hungry. Joe got some pizza at halftime. Now, that fit the bill. See that Bach? He's a good guy.
And I'm pretty sure that's the reason most of us come to these games.
For the pizza? Ball knocked out of bounds out front by Bentley for Lorain High. Well, that was pretty good pizza right there. There might be another slice or two available in between the JV and varsity games. It has my name on it. Left wing, bank shot off the mark. Rebound saved in. Lorain High with it. They're down by 11. Down the floor, pass for DiBernardo. Heads into the lane, where the lane, bank shot, nope. Rebound scooped up, put up, and in. Nice shot right there by Norée Clark. Makes it 21-12.
And maybe just ending that long scoring drought will start to get things going for Lorain. But again, they have to work for it. They have to stay patient and let the shots open up instead of trying to force things.
Carolyn Cook with a miss for Shaw. Lorain will run to the other end. DiBernardo, got her shot blocked by LeSears. LeSears came back and just swatted that one. Loose ball grabbed by Angela Adams. She got trapped, and a 30-second timeout taken by Shaw.
Well, this gives me time to remind you that Lorain Schools TV 20 is your multimedia outlet for all that's happening in Lorain. Visit the Lorain Schools TV 20 Facebook page for information, pictures, and a link to our YouTube channel for on-demand viewing of all TV 20 games, concerts, and events. Like us for a chance to win great prizes. With Lorain High's Club TV 20, catch the best and most extensive coverage in Northeast Ohio. You can follow us on Twitter for scoring updates. We're also on Time Warner Cable Channel 20 in Lorain. Lorain Schools TV 20, the good news about our schools.
You know what I think is cool about WLCS TV 20? The YouTube channel. That is really cool.
And you know, that's come in handy for me because I can show my friends and family all the games I do. Of course, every game that WLCS TV 20 covers now on their YouTube channel, so you can watch Lorain Sports on demand.
And Shaw with a turnover off the timeout. That'll give it back to Lorain High. Lady Titans down by 9, 21-12, 3:10 to go. Here in quarter number 3, this is JV action. In the freshman game, it was Shaw winning 24-18. So now we've got the junior varsity matchup. Shot right of the lane, no good. Rebound grab by Shaw. They're going to run with it. Austin throws it down the floor, threw it too far for Humphrey. Saved it in, but saved it into Lorain High. Back come the Lady Titans. Stop and pop from the foul line, off the glass, no good. Rebound put right back up by Bentley, missed it. Rebound down in the block. I think that's DiBernardo. She's surrounded, it was. And violation on Kristen DiBernardo. They get her for a travel right there?
I wasn't sure what the call was. She was in a lot of trouble. Maybe took one too many steps.
LeSears left of the lane, throws it down low. Nice pass, but the shot missed by Adams. Rebound put back up, no good. Rebound, LeSears put it up and in. Alexis LeSears makes it 23-12. She is just a tough matchup for Lorain. And now an offensive foul called at the half-court line as Bentley tried to clear herself some room against Shaw and instead gets hit with the offensive foul. You can sense a little frustration with the Lorain girls right now.
And a lot of that is coming from the matchup with Lassières. No one really can rival her in the paint right now for Lorain. They have to figure out a way to keep it out of her hands, or this one could get out of hand.
Right now, Lorain down by 11. They've only scored 12 in the ball game. There's a pass into Lassières. Ooh, nice left-handed move. Laid it up and in. Boy, she has a world of potential. With under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Bentley on the right wing, throws it out front. Got it to Clark. Clark had it knocked out of her hand. Scramble at the half-court line. Clark got it back. Gave it to DiBernardo. Her shot lifted the key, no good. Rebound knocked out front. Out of there with it comes Shaw. Up the left side, Humphreys. And Humphreys with 1:38 to go will set the offense. They're going to swing it. Get it into Lassières. And Lassières fouled in the lane. Again, that was great patience right there from Shaw. They allowed Lassières to work herself down into that low block, get herself positioned. They swung it, and then the pass came in.
And those are the issues that Lorain is having, and able not to generate that kind of opportunity. Really, again, even when they've been successful just coming down the court, getting 1, maybe 2 shots off, not really building good momentum, building good ball handling skills.
Right in the lane, Adams bank shot good. So if it's not Lassières, it's Adams. Boy, they have been a dynamic duo down in the paint for Shaw, and the Lady Cardinals have broke this one open. It's a 15-point lead for Shaw. And there's a block by Lassières. Here comes Shaw, long pass down the floor, wide open layup, and it's missed. And the rebound ricochets out to the left sideline, but it's grabbed by Shaw with under a minute to go. 3 ball short. Long rebound, though, comes right back to Taylor. That's Octavia Taylor. Gives it out front to Tierra Humphreys, and then her pass down low, fumbled out of bounds by Adams. Humphreys couldn't believe it. She goes, man, I just had an easy assist right there.
Well, and again, look at Shaw's possession of the ball there, passing it around the perimeter, looking for something to open up. When it did open up, they couldn't get the ball to the open woman, but still a lot more patient and a lot more effective than what Lorain's been doing.
Blocking foul on the end line called on Angela Adams for Shaw. And for the Lady Cardinals, their third team foul. Inbounds pass, and it's stolen by Shaw. And a foul will be called on Lorain High. 28.2 left here in the third quarter of play. It's been a period dominated by the Shaw Lady Cardinals as they have opened up a 15-point lead, although looks like they might throw it away right here. They do. Good hustle play by Tamia Austin trying to save it in for Shaw, but couldn't quite catch up to it.
Well, again, can't save it, but the coach likes to see that kind of hustle, especially at JV. And when you have a lead, you don't necessarily have to give that hustle, but the coach wants to see it. And
Bentley on the right wing, throws it in the lane, ball deflected, out of there with it, Lorain. Back to Bentley, 3 right there. Good shot by Andrea Bentley, makes it 27-15, and that ends the third quarter of play. So the Bentley 3-ball gets Lorain High back to within a dozen. 27-15 Shaw as we head to the fourth. It's girls junior varsity high school basketball action, bringing it to you as a special sports presentation on WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
They've stormed beaches and freed countries. They've raised our flag and our hope. They've been called leathernecks. They've been called devil dogs. But above all, they're called Marines.
And we head to the final quarter here in Lorain, 27-15. Lady Titans down by 12 as we start the fourth quarter, and Lorain with a turnover to open up the period. So Shaw with it, shot up right there. Oh my. Tierra Humphreys hits the shot. Gives it to Michael Jordan when she heads to the other end, kind of shrugging like, oh, what do you want me to do? I hit it. And now another turnover by Lorain. They're down 15. Shaw with the ball. Shaw JV squad has played pretty well. Running down the lane, missing the shot is Angela Adams.
And Lorain picking up only 5 points in that third quarter. That kind of offense just won't get the job done.
Well, you look at that scoreboard, 15 in the ball game. That's an average of 5 per quarter. That's not going to cut it. They've got to find a way to get some more production. Although credit the Shaw defense with some of that. They've played well. Shaw with the basketball. He spread the floor here a little bit. As Austin has it, feeds in between the circles to Clark. Clark tried to give it out front. And knocked to the floor was Humphreys, and the foul is called on Lorain.
And the Shaw offense definitely looks a lot different without Lassieres out there. She's getting a much-deserved rest. And as you can see, you know, that play to the middle isn't as completely wide open as it was before because they don't have the girl with the size advantage down there.
Right, their low post offense is now gone. And now we got a foul in the backcourt. So Lorain High will have it with 5:54 to go. They've been doubled up on that scoreboard, 30-15. Shaw with the lead. Varsity game to follow. Hyatt and I will have that one as well. And Lorain High with a mental error here right down below us as they simply throw it away. Lorain at 3-10 on the JV side coming in. They now settle into a 2-3 zone. Right corner three ball short. Rebound loose on the floor, and out of there with it comes Shaw. And they scramble for it, and the Lady Cardinals have it. Clark settles the offense down. Fired it down low. Wide open was Caroline Cook. And she's got the easy layup to make it 32-15. Good pass right there by Clark. And again, another turnover by Lorain, although Shaw answers right back and throws it away at the other end.
And that's something that, especially at the JV level, you might want to learn. You get a turnover like that with a lead, slow things down, don't try to force the big play. You give the ball right back to Lorain for an opportunity to cut into this lead.
And there's a steal by Shaw. And the shot is missed. DiBernardo with the rebound for Lorain. DiBernardo will head to the forecourt, hits the brakes. Now the foul line shot is off the glass, no good by, I believe that was Kamari Crooks. Back comes Shaw, shot put up no good, rebound out of bounds, and it still belongs to the Lady Cardinals. Hyatt, as you said, Lorain jumped out 9-2, and then Shaw, I think, woke up from their long bus ride here. Said it's time to play, and they've played well ever since.
And the point where they took the lead 11-10, they started busting out that trap, and right around the same time they put Lassieres in the game, and kind of it was like they were hiding what their real game was that whole time. And as soon as they got that lead, the trap comes out, Lassieres comes out, and it's a whole different ball game.
32-15, Shaw. Inbounding the basketball after a Lorain turnover. Boy, knocked down in the backcourt was Ryan Clark for Shaw. For Lorain High, that is their 6th team foul. So Shaw will inbound. 4:20 to go. Three ball from the right side is off the mark by Shawnshaire Kirby, and now a whistle and a foul on the rebound. It's going to put Shaw at the free throw line. Foul on Lorain High, called on Kristen DiBernardo. So here's Caroline Cook at the line. Pushes that first one up there and misses it.
And something that both teams have struggled with today has been fouls. 10 combined in the second half, 18 combined in the first half. 2 misses right there. Rebound grab by Lorain High.
Up the right side comes DiBernardo. She got knocked down. And the foul is called on Shaw. And that one's whistled on Sean Sheree Kirby. I guarantee you Jim Allen may even have problems with that one. Sean Sheree Kirby. It's a tongue twister. Lorain with the ball. It's been a long second half, but there's a bank shot up and in. Nice shot right there to make it 32-17. As Shaw heads down the floor, the runner too strong. Rebound knocked out front. Down to the floor go a couple of girls, and got a tie-up. Possession arrow belongs to Lorain High. Well, there was a legendary coach in the city of Lorain for many, many years by the name of Mitch Gillum. And, of course, Mitch used to talk about situation basketball, knowing what to do with the ball in certain situations. Nice shot down low by DiBernardo, makes it 32-19. So Lorain within 13. But right now, if you're Shaw and there's a turnover, this is an example of situation basketball. How do you play with a lead? Lorain High turns it right back. In the lane, in traffic, putting the shot up, missing it, Ryan Clark. Rebound grabbed and tied up was Carolyn Cook. Possession arrow belongs to Shaw.
And as you mentioned, situational basketball. Shaw not necessarily controlling possessions and controlling tempo as much as they did in the third quarter. A lot of the times taking quicker shots, and while they probably won't lose this one, in a closer game where they play with a lead, they'll definitely need to slow things down and hold on to possession more.
And again, you know, that's the purpose of JV basketball. You learn how to do those things. Right wing, tough jump shot, no good, and a foul on the rebound. Angela Adams commits the foul. 6th team foul on Shaw.
And again, I don't know, when you're playing with a lead, if you necessarily want to take those long three balls. Just hold on to it, wait for something to open up more, a higher percentage shot, and you can take more time off the clock.
Well, the more you make the defense move, the more you will have the opportunity for the higher percentage shot. Make them move back and forth, and sooner or later there'll be a hole in that defense. DiBernardo, little bank shot good. Well, all of a sudden, Lorain High on a bit of a run as they have cut this thing down to 11, 32-21 with 2.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, they've got 6 in this quarter already, beats 5 from last quarter.
Well, there's Shaw with an answer as Tamia Austin banks one home to make it 34-21.
And you know, it might be a little bit too late to pull out a win, but it's good to get offense late in this game to carry over in the next game, and it's something you can build on for future competitions.
Yep, great point, Hyatt. Turnover right there by Lorain with 2:15 to go. 13-point lead for Shaw as they look to win this JV game. Varsity action to follow, although Shaw throws it away right there as Humphrey whistled it right between two Lady Cardinals. And for Lorain High, that's going to get Mia Martin back in the ball game. Sitting down will be Brianna Turner. Is that Turner from the JV, or from the freshman team?
I don't have a 0-0 for the JV, so I'd assume.
Shot put up, no good. But the foul right there is good. And it now makes it 34-23. Problem for Lorain, they're running out of clock. We're under 2 minutes to go here at the Lorain Gymnasium. See if Shaw decides to play a little keep away right here. Try to spread the floor with that 11-point lead and 1:35 to go. And again, they have taken LeSears out of the matchup here in the fourth quarter. You wonder if they're going to save a quarter or two for her in the varsity game. Baseline right, jumper put up, no good. Rebound skims off to Lorain High with 1:18 to go. Quick shot from the right wing, around the rim and out. Rebound poked to the near sideline. Saved in, no. That's ended up in the hands of Andre Hopewell, the JV coach for Lorain. Basketball belongs to Shaw.
And again, a win is going to be tough with a minute left. but I'm sure Coach Hopewell likes to see the team trending upwards towards the end of the game. A good hustle there, building things on offense that really weren't there earlier in the game for them.
And Shaw takes a timeout with 58.5 on the clock.
And this break gives me time to tell you about the Lorain School Employees Credit Union. Are you employed by or retired from the Lorain City Schools? If the answer is yes, then pay close attention to the following. Don't get a 3-second call with low interest rates on your investments. Step up to the line and shoot your way to success at the Lorain School Employees Credit Union. We will fast break the competition so you win the financial game of interest. Choose a certificate of deposit and watch your APY score the maximum. You'll score a goal every time when you call LSECU at 282-4600 or stop by the office at 4459 Oberlin Avenue, Suite 101. Once again, at 282-4600, 4459 Oberlin Avenue, Suite 101.
And as Hyatt has been mentioning throughout our broadcast, the Lorain School Employees Credit Union replay has been showing up on your screen as Joe Bach will occasionally run those replays. Some exciting plays throughout the game. We're under a minute to go. Shaw with the ball and an 11-point lead. Humphreys into the lane, the runner off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Lorain High. So here come the Lady Titans. And trying to skid to a stop was Jair Beard, and instead she traveled with it. Varsity action to follow. Lorain at the varsity level at 4-10 on the year.
And, for the varsity girls team, a transition year. Of course, Alex Harris leaving after last year, as well as losing some other key players, and really trying to move the program forward. And you see a lot of these players playing JV are freshmen, trying to get these young girls experience for the future.
Turnover by Shaw, gives it to Lorain with 30 seconds to go. Here on the near side. And another whistle. And that's a traveling call against Lorain. So Shaw with perhaps their final possession here in this JV contest. Let's see how it unfolds. In the backcourt, Humphreys through the center circle. Into the forecourt, out front. Bounce on the right side, wide open. Bank shot no good by Kirby. And a whistle with 11.3 on the clock. It'll be a foul on Kirby as she committed the personal after her miss on the field goal attempt. So Mia Martin will head to the free throw line for Lorain High with 11.3 on the clock. Martin right down below us. Free throw up and in. Nice look right there from Mia Martin. Good follow through.
And again, 9 points in this fourth quarter compared to 5 last quarter, and an average of 5 in all the other quarters. Really, the offense starting to get things going a little bit too late here, but I'm sure the coaches like to see that.
Well, they made a run. They cut into that Shaw lead. Second free throw, no good. Rebound put up and in. Nice little putback right there by Kamari Crooks. And that'll make it 34-26. And in all likelihood, that'll be our final indeed as Humphreys dribbles out the clock. 34-26, Shaw wins the JV game. We'll take this time out. Hyatt and I will put a cap on this one and get you ready for varsity basketball here at Lorain. Girls basketball coverage on WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
Plant inspiration. Provide youth with the creative tools and skills to cultivate it. And you'll be amazed at what can grow. Adobe Youth Voices and the Peapod Foundation. Learn more at plantandinspire.org.
Welcome back to Lorain, where the Lady Titans fall in the junior varsity contest 34-26. Tim Elkhorn along with Hyatt Hernan. And Hyatt, one of the things that you mentioned at the end of the broadcast, even though the Lady Titans came up a little bit shy in that junior varsity ball game, they made a run. They didn't quit. They stayed after it. Good effort. There was no quit in that Lorain High team, and even though they came up 8 points shy, the effort was there, and they got their offense going a little bit in that fourth quarter. Some positive things to build on.
Yeah, they started strong, a 9-2 run. Things kind of slowly started to go downhill from there as Shaw put some of their players in, again, perhaps saving them for the varsity game. And then ending strong, in the fourth quarter, 11 points compared to 5 in the third quarter. So some things to build on for these JV coaches. Of course, they fall to 3-11, but it's not just the record that matters.
As we've talked about, it's all about development. It's all about learning the game, learning the system that Mark Feldman wants these kids to play under in the next couple of years at the varsity level. So a tough loss for the Lady Titans, but some good things to build on as they head into the stretch run as far as this 2013-2014 season is concerned. Tim Elkhorn along with Hyatt Hernan, glad you watched it on WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.